Well, look what we have here. Just woke up and I was greeted with a bunch of social media posts about a brand new Sonic trailer with a redesigned Sonic. So, obviously this is a movie that I've talked quite a bit about on my channel. The last trailer, the Sonic design we saw was just an insult to all hedgehog kind. A demon spawned from hell. Call it whatever you want. We all saw how horrific it was. And we have seen some of the leaks of the new Sonic design and it looked pretty damn good. And now I'm wondering, how good does it look in motion? Well, we're about to find out. I'm going to click play on this trailer and hope that everything looks pretty decent overall. Now I'm going to overlay some music on top because of copyright reasons. There's like probably pop music and stuff here that's going to get claimed. So I'm going to masquerade that with some extra audio. Right off the gate, this is Green Hill. This looks pretty damn good already. All right, let's play the trailer. Oh yeah, there we go. A million times better already. This is bearable to look at.
Ugh, I can't with that guy.
A little bit of that Green Hill music. Oh look! During that scream, Sonic didn't look like a demon from hell. So that's just Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey. I'm always down for Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey.
You're right. It was lame. Gift shop was cool though.
They're squeezing everything out of Jim Carrey in this movie, aren't they?
I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk.
Of course I want a latte.
I love the way you make them. We gotta lay low. Let me show you how it's done. So should we get out of here? I always want to do this. Nailed it.
Yeah, all of these scenes.
You're not dead. I have no idea.
How are you not dead? I have no idea. I feel like that's self-referential right there.
Oh, come on. You've got car insurance, right?
Why would you throw your life away for this silly little alien?
Good time.
He's my friend.
Because he doesn't look horrifying anymore, is the correct answer.
So, you're supposed to be Tom's best friend that he won't shut up about. Well, I don't see the appeal. That is very gross.
February 14th, so there you have it. So Sonic actually looks kind of cute now, you know, doesn't look like Chucky and Cat in the Hat live action had a baby. I will say that Sonic still looks very CGI. Doesn't blend as well as other CGI creatures that I've seen in Hollywood movies, but this actually looks watchable. This actually looks fine. And the fact that the movie creators and the executives and the higher-ups of this movie and the directors took the feedback seriously and actually made some significant change. Oh my god, look at the shoes! Whoa, I wasn't expecting that. I thought they were gonna... Look at that! I thought they were gonna go for that Nike brand deal that we previously saw. But the shoes are spot on. So let's go ahead and take a side-by-side look. We have these two shots right here, and come on! when you put them side by side, it is just, I mean, night and day. It is heaven and hell. This, of course, being heaven, this being hell. This is before meth, after meth. Kids, don't do drugs. That's the lesson here. Next up, we have this shot. Oh, man. Oh, boy. So, yeah, Sonic's head definitely got bigger. The fur on his chest is now actually a proper color. The cheeks got rounded out. The eyes, obviously. I mean, the eyes. The eyes is probably the biggest thing of all, where it definitely makes all the difference in the world. These eyes. I don't know how anyone thought these eyes would be kids-friendly, but this is it. Yeah, they're big and bright, like they should be. And he's got the gloves, whereas this Sonic had like white fur hands, like itty-bitty little hands. It was super weird. Perhaps most terrifying of all from the first trailer is this shot right here. You get to see clearly the awful and weird and bizarre little white hands. That face right there, that could scare any kid or adult to death. Whereas here, you know, much more endearing looking Sonic with better proportions, just an all-around more Sonic-like, more familiar look. But I'll say again, this Sonic does look very, very CGI. I hope over the course of, you know, they have, what, a couple months? November, December, January, February. So over the course of 3 months, I hope they find ways to improve the CGI a bit, just make it blend a little better with the background, with the realistic setting here. But I'd much rather see something that is noticeably CGI but actually looks endearing versus a monstrosity like this that genuinely makes me queasy to look at. Like, there are few things that make me this uncomfortable. So these two shots aren't identical, but close enough where you can get another side-by-side look. Just the more I go through these, the more I keep thinking, what were they thinking when they conceptualized this right here? How on earth is it possible that anyone greenlit this? When they finalized some of this CGI stuff and they sat down and looked at the final versions of these shots, did nobody come out and say, I'm concerned, we should stop, we should take a step back and look at what we're doing and regroup, reorganize, redo the CGI? At least we're here now. But I feel like we went through a lot of trouble for nothing. Here's another shot. We see Sonic on the passenger seat of this car. Oh, the nose, I just noticed, is like, it's got that perky Sonic look, whereas this looks like a dog's nose for some reason. God, and right here, just the way the face sort of stretches into the hair is super weird. It's this weird optical illusion. It also looks like they changed a couple shots to better suit this new Sonic design. So in the first trailer, we see Sonic sort of jumping out of the truck, like that. Whereas here we see Sonic kind of hanging on the back of the car, on the back of the truck, and then Sonic dashing his way in classic Sonic fashion. Another worthwhile side-by-side here. Again, not the exact same shots, but close enough. The legs here are more readily apparent. They're skinnier, and they look a lot more like this. This is what Sonic looks like in his 3D outings. This is more like teenage Sonic, and the proportions are definitely inspired by this version of Sonic. Longer legs and arms. And so when going back here, you can see the proportions really shine through. So in this shot right here, we can see how bizarre this looks. How this straight up looks like a man wearing a furry unitard. And a big part of the weirdness behind these proportions has to do with just the way the legs grow thicker as it goes up. As you can see here, which is how human legs look like, but Sonic isn't human. This leg, on the other hand, actually, it stays skinny all the way up. Same with the arms. So it gives it that Sonic look, whereas this just looks all kinds of weird. And the hands are human proportioned, whereas this version, the hands are actually quite big and sizable, which is obviously inhuman, but that's the whole point of Sonic. It's not a human being, it's this creature, and it's a creature that has a very iconic design that we are all very familiar with, and it has to resemble that, or people are going to immediately notice this Uncanny Valley type of effect. But I mean, Uncanny Valley doesn't even describe the old Sonic design. This is just bad design. There's no other way to put it. Oh, you can also see the difference between the shoes here. This is just human-sized feet with like Nike shoes. This is proper Sonic shoes. So, well done there. Last but not least, I'm going to compare this shot from the very last scene in the new trailer with this early shot in the first trailer. I don't think there's a better comparison that highlights the difference than this. The kind of exorcism that the 3D animators had to pull off here is astounding, to say the least. Another detail that I'm noticing now is that this Sonic has green eyes, whereas this one has bluish eyes, and I believe in the original design, yeah, so you can see this Sonic has green eyes, so they didn't even get the eye color right the first time around. So, green-eyed Sonic, that's good. I mean, that's not the biggest deal in the world, the color of the pupils. But it's good to see that they're focused on the details now and that they're actually trying to live up to the original character's legacy. I'm curious to see what the comments section looks like. Well, first of all, the likes ratio alone already tells you there's a huge difference in the way people are reacting to this movie. And then scrolling down here, some of the top comments include, "How are you not dead? I have no idea. That was a brave line to put in this trailer. 2019, look how they've massacred my boy. 2020, look how they've resurrected my boy. 2019, naked blue guy. 2020, Sonic. Yeah. 2019, everyone disliked that. 2020, everyone liked that." So we're seeing this meme play out. I don't think I'm going to sit here and read through all of them, but you get the idea. The reception has been a lot more positive. And I think in general, fans just appreciate when the creators can swallow their pride, realize that they messed up, and do something about it. Do something to fix it, and to ensure that the people who are emotionally attached to these characters, get the best version of the character possible. So that's worth commending. Even if this movie in the end just ends up being whatever, average, at the very least I can appreciate what's been done here. And for that alone, honestly, I'm going to go check this movie out. But this new trailer also, I don't know, it seems alright. It seems lighthearted and like it could get a few good laughs out of me. To close things off, here is Jeff Fowler's Twitter page. Jeff Fowler, of course, being the director of the Sonic movie. He tweeted way back when that, he's going to take a little more time to make Sonic just right. And it said right here, no visual effects artists were harmed in the making of this movie. And this is when he announced that the movie would be delayed to February 14th, 2020. And the delay was done in consideration for the people who'd have to work overtime to redesign Sonic. So this was very considerate. Just this whole situation was handled 100% correctly, in my opinion. And now, Jeff Fowler saying right here, "Today is the day. Could not be more excited to share our new Sonic with you. Thank you for your patience and support. This wouldn't have been possible without the fans." So very graceful about this whole circumstance. And the people are reciprocating in turn. A lot of love being expressed all around. This is just one hell of a comeback, I think. So here's the trailer. Already got 3.8 million views. People talking about how this is amazing work. Love how you all listened. Can't wait to take our kids to watch this. The new design looks amazing. A lot of respect for the animation team and the studio for listening to the fans. Thank you, Sonic movie team. You really did it. That's the prettiest green hills. Yeah, the green hills at the beginning of the trailer was tight. Y'all nailed it. I'm very excited for this movie. And this just goes on and on and on. So all around, well done to the Sonic movie team. Well done, Jeff Fowler. Well done to the animation and visual effects artists. Like, awesome job, seriously. And looking forward to seeing how this all plays out. I hope the goodwill that was expressed with this redesign is rewarded. we'll see what happens. Until then, I'd love to hear what your thoughts and opinions are on the Sonic redesign in the comments below. With that, I would like to end this news update and discussion video. Thank you for tuning in. To be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Young out.